Hello, I am Scarlett Curtis and I am so honoured to be introducing the Changemaker Award presented by Gucci and Chime for Change. Chime for Change is a global campaign founded by Gucci in 2013 to convene, unite and strengthen the voices who are championing gender equality and inspiring change. And in 2020, there may be no one that more embodies these values than Nadeen Ashraf. At just 21 years old, Nadeen helped usher in Egypt's Me Too movement. What began as an Instagram account dedicated to calling out gender-based harassment quickly amassed thousands of followers. Nadeen's account helped so many to publicly express their pain and also led to action and systematic reform. I am honoured to introduce the incredible Nadeen Ashraf as the recipient of the third annual Changemaker Award. I want to start by asking, what inspired you to start your Instagram account, Assault Police?
Sexual violence crimes in Egypt and the Arab world are built on silence. Because of the insane media pressure on the case that I brought out, it was approved in just an incredibly short amount of time. One night at 4 a.m, it all just hit me all of a sudden, like, oh my God, I think I've been silenced because I chose to be, but in fact, I feel like I've basically been forced or coerced into silence for decades.
أنا نادين أشرف وأنا اللي بدأت account Assault Police.
When I started it, I definitely didn't think it would become the way it is today. I was just angry about being silenced, through the years, me and all the women around me and all the women I've ever met. Because when you're undergoing a system of oppression, you sort of think it's an individual experience. I think it's just happening to you. And I think what the internet allowed is for everyone to communicate and for so many of these oppressed groups, such as women, to realize that this is not just an individual thing. This is like a global thing that is happening to all of them throughout the world.
I feel like I grew up on the internet, and I think you're the perfect example of how the internet can be used for good.
Social media is literally the only form of media that is by the people and for the people, especially in Egypt for me and from my point of view at least. I have always thought that social media is such a powerful tool for social change.
We know that there was a law that changed recently in Egypt. Can you explain what that law was and what's changed?
It was basically a law that promised to protect victims' identities when they were to report any crimes of a sexual nature. The main reason why people don't report sex crimes in Egypt is because of this, contagious idea of taboo. And so victims don't report because they know very well that their names will be leaked to the media and their lives will be over. So a new law was introduced specifically to tackle this issue. It was a law that was approved by the parliament faster than any other law I've seen approved.
What's your hope for the future of Assault Police?
I want to be able to make a long-term change. The importance of teaching, the younger generation, teens and kids and everyone, safety / sex ed classes, because that's incredibly important as a preventative measure to all of this. I would like to tell the younger generation that you can definitely use social media for change, even if it's TikTok. Don't let anyone discourage you from using these platforms for good. At the end of the day, I'm just a 22-year-old woman who felt frustrated with being silenced through the years. I always tell myself that if I don't do it, then who's going to?